Here's a little quick update here of the campaigns. I do have an additional sale here for the Montreal Canadian one. I'll bleed blue and red until I'm cold and dead. And so this one is definitely catching a bit of traction. This one I would go after. So every other one, I just got another sale. Interesting. Honestly, I didn't really want to sell this one because I'm still unsure about the feathers inside there, so I'm a little concerned about that one. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be shut down, honestly. So I probably should have pulled that, but I'll leave it and take the chance. But I'm not sure if I want to continue with that one. So, anyways, you can see that the Blackhawks is working. So that would be one I should go after. And same with the Canadians, it's working. But the other one for Canadians, they're not liking though. Just one before I die. But there's something I want to show you in here that I just noticed I've never seen before. I was getting concerned about the this one here for the Canadians because of the H I put into the strap at the bottom, the bleeding strap. So I didn't know if that would be, or I don't know if this one's violating copyright, but I noticed something. If I go into my analytics, and let's find that Montreal Canadian one that has sales. So right here, let's click the analytics, and here's something. Great conversions, by the way, almost 7%. Like it was actually a 7% overall earlier today, so it's great conversions. I'm gonna go down here, and I noticed this. I've never seen this before. It looks like Teespring has another tool somewhere for their administration purposes to come in and review. Like it says, copyright_reviewer. So I'm guessing they've already came and reviewed this campaign. And it's not shut down, which is good, which gives me a sense of, confidence that now I can open this up and run with it and not have it shut down and lose all my money, right? So that's the idea. And I can see here that, and also here, there's another thing I want to show you. I noticed that I got a tee sale, but I also got a hoodie sale. Now the hoodie, I actually make around $16 to $17 profit. On the tee, I make only $9 profit. So it's twice as much money with the hoodie. So what does that tell me? I should create a campaign that targets the hoodie as well as the tee. So how do you target a hoodie? Just the hoodie itself. It's actually pretty simple. Let's go back in here, and I'm just going to click on here and go to my campaign. And what you want to do is go to the drop down menu here and select the hoodie. Alright, and at the very top, the link that you get, this is the link that you use in your ad on Facebook. Because this link will go directly to the hoodie no matter what. So just right click and copy that. I'll just open up a whole new browser, a different browser even. Open up in Firefox, right click and paste, hit enter key, and it should show the hoodie. Just like that. So I can send traffic directly to the hoodie as well as the shirt. Because the hoodie's making a lot of money. You make tons of profit off of that. So even though summer's coming and people still want it, this is Canada, right? It gets cold all the time everywhere. Just kidding. Anyhow, this is back in the east, so maybe it's still got some cold weather back there and they still want a hoodie. So that was interesting. There's definitely really powerful to pay close attention to the analytics. So I just want to update that on those two, and we'll continue on. So the next thing I want to do here is analyze this campaign a little bit more. So there's been 2 sales here in just less than a day, and I want to see where the sales are coming from and the next step you should do with this particular scenario. So what I want to do is jump on over to my ads account here in Facebook, and let's go and click into NHL Bleed. You can actually see how much we spent so far. We've only spent $62 in this whole campaign and $80 on this campaign, 87. Let me just refresh here. Yeah, it's still the same. And I've only had one shirt sale this whole campaign up here, so this is pretty much the losing one. No one's really liking the one more before I die sort of thing, but the bleeding one, they like it. So it's probably because it's a new concept, the blood coming down off the strap, and I don't know, they're liking it. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to concentrate on the Canadians. So you can see I did stop the Blackhawks one, because that's the one that got disapproved or suspended, I should say, from Teespring. I plan on redoing it, uploading it again, because it was good. It did 2 sales, so last night, pretty quick. So it's got some potential there. But I want to look into the profits here. You can see that we spent $17 so far, and there's been 2 sales. So let's go ahead and dig into that. And the sales, if I go to my analytics here, okay, you can see, where is it? Bleed. This is the one right here. I just want to show you that the sales, there is one for the regular tee and then one for the hoodie. Well, for the hoodie, there's good profit, right? So I already mentioned that, but I just want to show you. I went on Teespring and I quickly just dropped in the graphic again to see the profits. At 20 shirts, you can see there's a profit of $16 at $39.50. So, and if it's just the regular tee, it's only $9. So we're looking at $25 profit. So right now we're about $8 profit on that campaign here, since we spent $17. But I want to dig into this a little deeper and show you something pretty cool. So if we on this ad set right here, there's only one ad in it, but I'm going to view report. I'm going to analyze that one ad, and I'm going to click edit columns, and I'm going to click demographic and go to actions, and I want to see at checkout conversions here, and I want to see female and which age, female or male, and what age group bought those 2 shirts. So if we look over at the conversions here, we'll see them both showing up. So I sort, so the very top one is the one that got the 2 sales. Let's move over and take a look. It looks like males between 18 to 24 purchased from that group. Those are the 2 that did the purchasing. So if you look at how much that cost me, that was less than $8. So 25 minus 8, you're looking at $17 profit if I would have originally just ran with that ad. So what I want to do is actually create a new ad and target males of 18 to 24 and run with that campaign, but I'll still continue with my other this original campaign. In fact, I'll just simply scale this up a different way. So let's do that in this video. Let's go back to here. So here's all the campaigns, the ad sets for the NHL Bleed shirts, and this is the one here. And you can see I actually have really low post engagement. It doesn't cost me that much because I'm getting a lot of engagement in this, and so that's good. What I want to do here to scale this up is very simple. All I really do is I just change the budget per day and increase it. I usually double it or triple it, but I'll just double it here for now. So there we go. And once you double it, like, you don't have to reapprove it or anything like that. That just says, I'm just telling Facebook, hey, look, send me some more traffic and let's test this out. Now, if we go and look at this campaign, you can see that we didn't do much targeting. Like, it's wide open, 1.3 million people, 18 to 64 Montreal Canadiens. So I'm going to I scale this one up a little bit, but I want to make a new campaign and just target 18 to 24 right here. I can possibly go up maybe one more, 18 to 34 or something, but I want to stick with that. Maybe even do 18 to 25, just to make sure. Because if you look at this here and you look unique clicks, let's look, you can see the females 18 to 24 took up a lot of clicks here, and a lot of my ad spend, $5 out of there, which is, I take 5 divided by 17. That's 29% of my ad spend was wasted on people that didn't buy anything. These females weren't clicked on it but didn't buy. So I can eliminate that immediately and scale up. So that's what I want to do in this video. And the way that I want to do it is I'm going to go over to the Montreal Canadiens fan page again, and I'm going to do something different. That I posted here, we posted page post, image post, sorry. We did the photo post, that's what I'm trying to say. We did that with this method here. So if you actually, when people see this in their news feed, when they click the image, it just does that, right? It doesn't actually go directly to the campaign. They actually have to click the link inside of the post content. Now there's a way of creating clickable image posts, and it's very simple to do. Instead of doing it this way, we'll do it a different way. And all I want to do is take this. I'm basically going to take the same text and just post it as a status like that. Just wait a second and you'll see that it automatically pulls an image, and you notice that it has like a wooden background in it. You can change this. This is a new feature in Teespring. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just not going to post this yet. Let's go into our Teespring account, and here it says advanced settings. So I'm just going to refresh to make sure I'm still logged in. There we go. And I'm going to hit advanced settings here, and in the social preview, you can see this is where you can set what that looks like. Unfortunately, I don't see the blood dripping down enough in this photo, so I'm probably not going to use it, but I do want to show you how to change it. You can change it to bricks in the background here, or a solid color. I usually just go with the solid color. So we can do white, or for this case, probably a blue. With an inner back, like that just pops right out at me, right? But the thing is, it's still missing a bit of blood down there, and that's sort of the key feature. You know, I'll bleed blue and red. You want to see that bleeding effect in the shirt, you know? That's what I really want to see. So I probably won't use this, but if you save the settings, I want to show you something. So now it's saved. If we go into our Montreal Canadiens fan page and refresh here, and let me just do a pretend post again. Just grab this. Let's see if it picks up that change. No, it didn't yet. Because it does say in here, it takes up to 24 hours to appear in a social network. So anyhow, I'll just leave it like that. But what I do want to do, if you go back to Montreal Canadiens here, if I can find my page, there it is. You have the ability to change this image. I can upload my own. So I can remove that, and I can upload my own ad in there. I don't have one made. So let me just show. I do have the shirts made here. Let's take one of the shirts. One more. See what this look? Not that one. It's not the one. Right here. But obviously we can fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, not do this. So I'll just refresh here. Reload the page. And I want to go create an ad to put in here. And so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to bring up, you remember we created this ad for the just one more before I die in the module where I did all of the Teespring design examples, and we created 3 ads for this particular shirt. Let me just zoom in here. So I'm probably just going to use this one. Of course, I got to swap out the shirt to the other one. And if you missed that video, just go do it. Go watch it. It's pretty simple to make this. So what I want to do is go grab the shirt. We already saved it. If not, I'll show you right now. It's pretty easy. Just go over to my t-shirt page. I'm going to right click, save image as. The thing is, we've actually already saved. There's no point in me doing that again. So let's just go and open that file, open. Find it here. Open that up. I'm just going to extract that out like we did before. I'm just going to quickly do it here. I've already done this in that other video. Those design videos to show you how to do it. Let's quickly do it again here. And then I'll convert that to a smart object. And there we go. And I'll just drop that into here. So I'll take this one behind and just delete it. I figured this would be a good one because you could see the Canadians there celebrating a win. So I'll bleed blue and red until I'm cold and dead. And let's put a little drop shadow around that. So I can double click that layer, bring up the layer style and do a little drop shadow. Give a little bit of spread and a little bit of darkness there. There we go. That's good enough. Save that. And I'm going to go File, Save As. And I'm going to save it inside the Bleed campaign folder. And I'm going to save it as Add3 PNG. I even have a folder here for ads. I'll put it in there. Click OK, so that's good. And now let's go back to our fan page. And I'm just going to take the same here. And I do want to change the link though. Let me see. I want to go like this and do a question mark in, let's say v equals actually no, we're gonna set that variable within our add inside of the power editor like we did last time. So let's just leave it like this. Just keep it the same. Toss that in here. All right. I don't want this image, so I'm going to upload that new one we just created. So I put it in Montreal Canadiens in the dead ads. Okay. I should swap it out. The dimensions of this ad is 600 by 315 pixels. So we'll go with that one and see how this one works. It's always good to keep testing. You can change the text here between these two. So I'm going to click in here and change this to click here. Oh no, sorry. Buy here for only $19.50. Now I just realized I probably should do another post and put the hoodie in here because that's where all the money is, and someone did do that. So that's what I wanted to do in the first place. So actually that's pretty simple to do. We just have to go back to our ad and replace that with the other image. But we need to go get that hoodie. So to get the hoodie again, you need to go here and go hoodie, then right click, save image as, and we'll just drop it in NHL. Save it here. And we can bring up that ad again. Just going to bring this into Photoshop here. We have to do the same thing, extract out this out here. So let's do the same thing. Right click, duplicate layer. I'll just click the little box there to hide the background. Use the magic wand tool, click in the white area, click delete. Go select, deselect. I'm going to right click this layer, select convert to smart object, and it's all ready to go. Grab this and drop it in our ad. And I will simply resize it. So we can do a hoodie like that as well. We add some drop shadow as well here to it. We have a little style we saved from before. Watch other videos there to show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. And so now that we have this ad, I can go File, Save As, and where are we at here? Gotta go to that other folder again. and I can call it add 4. So now we can focus on, so we can remove this, image. We'll have to probably do this again here. So refresh the page. Yes, reload. And we can upload image. For $39.50. You can see like t-shirts only $19.50. Pre-order here before sale ends June 3rd. So that looks pretty cool. Now the difference between this and the one down here is because this is a clickable image. So as soon as someone clicks this, they go directly to the actual campaign, as opposed to clicking on one of these, it just shows the image bigger and they have to click the link in the post. So that's the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. And I know it kind of looks a little small at first, but if you actually refresh, you'll see it does end up showing like that. Now, it does show like that eventually in mobile and in news feeds, and that's a clickable image. So if you actually click on that, see, you go directly to the page. So that's how you make a clickable image. In fact, we could do that in the first place and made all these clickable images, but I find that sometimes when the image is really big like this in people's news feeds, it tends to get good traction, you know, like you want to be trying both of them. So now what we can do is set up an ad that will target this post here. And more specifically, we're targeting people that want to buy hoodies. Like the hoodie will be the front, the actual front one. So let's do that right now. And what I'll do is I'll do it in the Power Editor. So I'll bring up the Power Editor. And I'm going to, first thing I'll do is I'll just refresh, hit the refresh button. And then I want to hit download to Power Editor. And I'll select my account and download everything. Yes, continue. Alright, so I'll go into the active, bleed, ad sets. This one here is the one that I want to basically duplicate. So I'll take the bleed one and I'll hit duplicate that ad set, create, and now this ad set I'm going to change it to bleed 2. And I'll, because I know I'm going to be really targeting this really well, I'm going to go up to $100 a day. And let's go into my ads and find that ad. This is the one here, the bleed 2. And we need to change that one. So let's just get my window here. See it? So let's come down here and you want to get the latest one, and you can see that's the one we just did. I'm going to use the same tracking pixel, but the optional URL tag is going to be different. This is going to be add 2. Now I just realized something here. I messed up. I totally messed up. I gotta do that again. Okay, so what I gotta do is, I just noticed that when you click on the link, I didn't put the right link in here. So I have to go back to my page and I have to do this over again. This is fine. So I'm going to select this text again, right click and copy. And I'm going to show you what I did wrong here. I need to change this link so it goes to the front actual hoodie there. This is what we're focusing on in this campaign. So I need to get this link. So to get this link, you have to go to your page, oops, wrong one. Go to your page, and you got to select the hoodie, and that'll put it into the URL up here. Right click, or just click it, right click, copy, and I want to replace this link here with that one, like that. Now you take this, as this is what you want to post. So I'm going to go back to this post here, and I'm just going to, we can actually just leave it there. Doesn't matter. Like, we've got 13 people are going to see it. Who cares? Just go in here and just delete it. Delete that out. Come here and try this again with the correct link, and we'll know it's correct. Yeah, they're not pulling up the image there. So let's just try this here. I'm going to go and add the image again. And click here. Oh, no, sorry. All right, so I just entered in information again, and let's post this. I just want to make sure that I'm going to refresh again. I want to make sure that when you click this, you go to the proper. There we go. That's what I want. Sweet. Now we got to do that again. So I just had to make sure that I use the right link so that when people click on it, they go to the link that shows the hoodie on the front end. All right. Got to go back to our Power Editor, and we're going to have to hit the download Power Editor again, and it's going to erase what we just did, but that's fine. We got to pull down that new post that we just posted. Has to come in through here. Looks like we had a problem, so reset the Power Editor and do it again. It happens every once in a while. It's probably because I have so many pages open and I'm trying to record at the same time, so probably a few little hiccups. Alright, let's try this again. So let's go into active, the bleed campaign, and take the Canadians bleed ad set and duplicate it. Let's make sure, no, sorry, I'm not in the ad sets. Ad sets is here. So whoops. I gotta select the right one. So Canadians, duplicate ad set, create. Okay, I'll call that bleed 2. Again, I'll do 100. Let's go to the ad. And this is the ad here. So this is ad 2, bleed. Get the right post. And we'll know by the link there. Yeah, that's the right post. Okay. And put add 2 for the tracking. Right pixel. All right. Now go to audience, and this is where we're going to dial in a little bit. We're going to go from 18 to 24, but I'll add one more year in there. I'll go 25. And we're looking at 580,000 people, still a big audience. And now we're targeting people that are specifically buying, and we know that one of the people, bought this hoodie in that audience. So I'm focusing on my most profitable hoodie or product within that campaign, and focusing on the people that were buying. Also, they were males. So if I select male, that's down to 320,000. So now we're down to the right audience, and I'm going to keep the optimization, keep it as CPM, optimize CPM. And now we're good to go. And what I'll do is I'll just go to ad sets and select the ad set here and click upload. And that's it. So if we go to our campaigns, we should see the new ad set come in under the bleed. It's in review right now. So we have this one and we have this one. That's going to be sending traffic, and that's how I scale up a particular campaign. And a lot of times whenever I'm scaling, I always try something new. You know, in this one we tried a different ad, and we're also focusing on hoodies. So you always take the information you get from the analytics and also from the Google reports, and then make educated decisions on how you're going to scale that campaign. And you want to scale towards where the profit is. So that's kind of how you do it. Let's go back into my campaigns and just see how 2 sales there still, and sure enough, it looks like my other campaign has been deactivated. I'm going to check my email, and yep, exactly as I predicted. So this is no longer available, and it has to be due to the feathers in the image. So I'm just actually going to go back over to my Blackhawks page, and let's hide this post again like I did the last one, and then go into my account, go in my campaigns, and I have to stop those ones. So I've already stopped the bleed one. Go to one more, and let's go to the Blackhawks there and stop that. But you know what? Even though I had both of them suspended, that's fine. They're just, they want to make sure they don't get in trouble with the NHL. That's cool. That's good that they do that, because I know they're doing it without getting a C&D order from NFL or NHL. So that's good. They're protecting me. But still, at the same time, it's like, I know the Blackhawks niche is there. All I got to do is change out those feathers so they're different, and I probably will get it approved. But that's the risk you take when you stick with the sports niche a lot, and you just got to be really careful and know what you're doing, sort of thing. And that's why you want to be doing a lot of designs at once in order to find ones that do work and do scale out and don't infringe on anything. So my other ones look just fine. So I'll just continue. What I should do is put all my focus my efforts into the Montreal Canadiens design, and go from there, and then come back and do another Blackhawks later. So that's basically how I do the scaling for my campaigns.